Hello. 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 How we doing, chat? Are we good? I hope we're good. I don't know if I fixed it or not. We live on YouTube. I hit the go live on YouTube button and it's not gone live. Oh, we are live. Hello, YouTube. We're live. I can see that we're live. There's a new link. I forget that YouTube makes a new link every time you stream. YouTube's great. There's certain things with streaming where I'm like, they've not thought this through. Like the fact the URL changes for every YouTube stream. Like, you should have a page like youtube.com/workspace/live. And, like, whenever you stream, it goes to that URL. And then it also separately generates it as a video for after the fact. I guess they just don't have the technology. I say that like it's a simple thing to do. It's definitely not. Right, I'll be honest, chat, I don't think the issue's actually been fixed. After all of that. But we'll find out together. Also, there's Football Manager. I don't know if the issue's been fixed. Hopefully it has. Otherwise, I'll just cry a little bit. You might want to update your tweet if it's a new link. It's too much effort, Marcus. I'll just trust that when people click on the wrong link, they'll see a little circle that says live on my avatar and go, clearly the stream had issues. And then click on that link. Maybe that's expecting too much of humanity. I'd like to think people have a grain of common sense to be able to do that. Is that expecting too much? Twitch chat's going, yeah, definitely. Those YouTube noobs. YouTube chat's thinking, how dare he think so little of us. Right, it's the 1st of July. The team is trimmed down. It's still really laggy. Is it just the heat? I don't really know. I thought, chat, I'll be honest, I did think the youth team was going to be smaller than it is. It's currently 50 players. 50. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, the chat. I did not mean to click that button. Do you know what? Today's stream's just going great, isn't it? Did I get the new kits? I did, Whitey. I did realise, I've been having PC issues today. I did realise I've not got them installed yet, but I will sort them out before we start the season. Today's just going to be transfer vibes anyway. Also, Pilly, mate, thank you for the tier 1. Shout out to anyone who subs during this absolute shit show of a stream today. Bring back Big Face Jack. Maybe later, if you're well behaved. It is so hot today, and I do think it's actually just affected my PC, and ironically. Like, everything is just taking ages to load. I hate it. It's really annoying. It makes the game annoying to play. And I assume by proxy, therefore, it makes me annoying to listen to, because I'm then just complaining about it. Right, I need to offer new contracts to players like Yi Chan here, who is definitely good enough to be worthy of a new deal. I think a lot of these players, right, once they're already in my youth team, they seem to lower their wage demands. Which makes no sense, because he's currently on £1,200 a week, and now he only wants 300 quid. Be more like him, that's what I'm going to say. I'll be honest, chat. The PC, like, I leave my PC on all the time. I've never had any issues. I have to leave it on all the time. It's the nature of my job, I'm afraid to say. But I think it's just the heat. It's very hot today. I think it's hot. It might also be. I have had to clear out my Football Manager cache before. I was thinking about this the other day. I've never played a Football Manager as much as I've played this one. And I do suspect, like, my cache of like temporary files is probably absolutely massive. Like, and that does slow down the game quite a lot. Sign the 3-year deal, please, you wang. I'm getting 10,000. There we go. How hot is it actually? I mean, I assume you mean in the room. I don't know how hot it is in the room. Outside, it's 22 degrees. In my room here, it's significantly hotter. Like, all the doors are shut. I don't have the window open. There's no airflow. It's not a big room anyway, and there's lots of lights that you can see around me. Like, just in front of me, chat, there are 4 lights. And then behind me, there's 3 more. And I've got 3 monitors on my desk, 2 stream decks, a set of speakers, a Go XLR. There's lots of stuff that produces heat. I'm hoping that these guys are all going to sign new deals and just be reasonable. Also, you might have noticed I'm offering them contracts that kick in at the end of the current season. Just because that gives me them on even longer deals. Go back to voice only. Maybe that's the play. What are my thoughts on the El Clasico? I mentioned this earlier. It was on at the same time as the Liverpool game, chat, so I didn't really watch it that closely. So I can't really give you like an informed opinion or view on it, I'm afraid. Like, Liverpool were playing. I'm always going to watch Liverpool over the Clasico, I'm afraid to say. What I should do is I should run the aircon before I stream for a bit just to cool down the room. But the thing is, like, after 2 hours, you've lost the effects of that. Like it's amazing how quickly it heats back up. I've lost track of which of these players I've actually given new contracts to and which I haven't as well, which is always a good sign. Can you turn some stuff off? I mean, I'll be honest, the lights aren't really the main source of heat. It is the PC. I think it is running better, actually, chat. I do think it is... I mean, I say that. I've just clicked there. The thing is, the rest of the PC is running fine. I think it's a Football Manager issue. I bet my football... If I go and find my Football Manager cache files now, I bet they are absolutely huge from playing Football Manager so much. I'm trying to think where the cache files are. I think they're in Sports Interactive. Is it just Football Manager? I can't remember where the cache files are kept. I think it's in app data, actually. It's not in documents. Let's have a look. Because I think it's just a case of it's got very bloated. It's got very, very bloated with files. Wait, did they change where the cache stuff's kept for Football Manager? Any FM25/26 spoiler news? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Surely you realise if I knew anything about the game, based on NDAs I have signed and stuff, I'm not gonna leak anything anyway. I assume when people ask me, "Have you heard any news?" Like, if I had, and just to get, I haven't. But even if I had, I'm not gonna say it on stream. I can only assume that people aren't aware, like, it's people who just aren't aware of what NDAs are. Cache, Football Manager. Where's your Football Manager? Oh, it's in local. It's in local in app data. Was I not already in local? I guess I wasn't. No, I am. So that makes even less sense. Oh, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Football Manager used to have the cache files kept somewhere. I can't remember where they were. I thought it was just in app data, but I can't see a Football Manager thing. Just break the NDA. True. Like, I hear stuff, chat, from time to time, but I don't hear anything from... Like, I don't have anything to share from any official sources. Like, you hear bits all the time. Is it? Oh, local Sports Interactive. I'm learning. How big do we reckon this folder is that I've not touched since the game came out? Oh, God. Okay, there's lots of Football Manager files in here. I think I found... Actually, it's not that big. I thought it'd be bigger. It's only like 200 meg. But that is just all temporary files that are being generated. I don't think that's why it's running slow. Oh, the temporary folder for Football Manager does have half a gig of stuff in it. What is a .apm file? I don't even know. So I think some of this stuff I would actually want to keep, but I'm not even sure. I shouldn't delete stuff while I'm streaming without knowing what it does. You know what? Let's not do that. It's not normal to hear about the next game in May anyway, is it? No. Look, I'll be honest with you, chat. Do you want to know what I think is the most likely thing? I think if Football Manager was going to adjust their release schedule, this would be the year where they maybe try and release the game sooner than ever before and kind of create a new, like, earlier in the season release date. Like, it's their best opportunity ever without, like, undercooking a game by a couple of months to adjust it if they want to. And I suspect that with how Football Manager works and the research side of things, like they don't really communicate stuff with researchers ahead of any public announcements. But the researchers, now it's the end of the football season, they're going to have to start to work on stuff for next season, right? Like all the research volunteers and the people who get paid to do it as well. And I suspect that if there is a change in release window, or if they've got new features with the game that the researchers need to know about, like say they had new roles added or new attributes that were added for players, maybe goalkeepers have a penalty saving attribute, they kind of have to communicate that with the researchers ahead of time. And so I suspect this year we might get something sooner. I don't know if it'll be a big reveal sooner. I don't think it will be, but normally we get stuff around the end of July, August. I suspect we'll probably get something in June, if I was going to guess. So I don't think you have to worry about the fact there's been nothing said since the cancellation announcement. It's pretty normal for game studios to be like, hey, we've cancelled a title, or hey, there's a big delay, and then go radio silent for a while. Like, there's nothing weird with that. I think people are very pessimistic, and perhaps rightfully so, but I also think that some of that just comes from a position of not necessarily understanding how software and game development works. Like, there's nothing good they could show by showing screenshots or like showing stuff of what the next FM's going to be after all the bad news. Like, there's no point. The only world in which they would have shown something to just appease people as if they weren't that confident in it, which might sound a bit counterintuitive, but if you're confident in what you've got to show, you save it for a big, like, hey, here's all the new stuff kind of announcement. Like, when pre-orders go live. Like, if you think the game is really good and it's going to rock people's socks, you save all that stuff. Because there's no point in releasing stuff that's going to get people excited for a game that you've not even announced, because, let's be honest, FM26 hasn't been announced. And on top of that, there's no call to action off the back of it. Like, if you're marketing a product, right, you spend a load of money, or like have your first gameplay reveal, but pre-orders aren't live, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, you need to have a call to action. This guy's good. So no, I don't think it's weird at all we've not had anything new come out. If there's one thing you could add to the new release, what would it be? Draft mode would be my request. Can we have draft mode, please? No, for real. What would I ask for? 41,000. Absolutely not. This is going to sound really boring. I'd love to have a player value history, like, line graph. Like, if you've ever been on websites like Transfer Market, they allow you like to look at the market value of players through their careers. Like, Football Manager already produces all that data on what a player's worth, at least as a range. Having some kind of graph that you can look at to see how a player's valuation changes based on new contracts being signed and stuff would be really cool. Jack, is it normal for me to get battered first season chaps? Yes. I didn't realise you couldn't do custom goalie kit to IT. Well, I did. I just never really thought about it. Yeah, that would be cool if they could sort that. Oh, chat. Koreans. Jang Jae-hoon. He looks pretty good. He's only just turned 18. 5-star potential, consistent. For £1 million. Nah, you can't talk me out of it. So let me sign another. I've got loads of South Koreans in my team. Right, 1.3 million for him. Why not? Also, our budget doesn't look that big this year, but if I just tweak the budgets to what's probably more sensible, there is actually quite a lot to spend. By the way, new F1 movie trailer. I'll have to check it later. I think we need cutscenes. Honestly, if they add cutscenes to Football Manager over prioritising gameplay, I will cry and I will crucify them on my channel. Football Manager does not need cutscenes. Like, have you played EAFC career mode? And if you have, how quickly did you get bored of the fucking cutscenes when you're negotiating player transfers and contracts? I tried it out. I didn't really play career mode before. I think within 4 transfers, I'd had enough of the cutscenes. Like, they don't enhance the gameplay at all. Like, it's just not good. Maybe I'm an old bitter man, and for the iPad babies, it's great. But I'm not a fan. This guy's just been released by Chelsea. There's no way he's going to join me. Did I just submit an offer by accident there? No, I accidentally walked away. Brilliant. Good mouse. Nice double click. Cutscene 9. Like, cutscenes for in-football matches would be great. Like, I think it'd be really cool if Football Manager had the presentation of actual football on TV. Like, they've kind of started to do that with the Champions League cutscene bits they do, you know, with the camera angles and stuff. And, like, the lineups for the teams pre-game. Like, imagine if director camera was actually, like, an actual director. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, chat, Nicholas Jackson's available on a free. He could tutor all my Senegalese players. This could be great. Not for £37,000. Lots of players, like, have interest. They all have mental demands, and they're all washed old people. Rise Sessegnon, anyone? I mean, the list of players here that I can sign is encouraging, but it's not really players I think I should actually be signing. I think Football Manager probably would have done more with the direct-to-TV camera that they use, right? If it wasn't for the fact the game looks like ass. This guy's... is he good? He looks... He's in we've not been able to sign Mexicans before. Are we moving up in the world? Are we moving up in the world? And I'm just realising this now. I think we might be. I'll be honest, though. There's not a load of players that I'm looking at going, future starter. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being wooed by any of the players. I'm not hitting the super like button on any of them, to use dating app terminologies. I mean, that is a good team. My biggest concern is right back and left back. Although I've got Vasquez. Am I going to play Vasquez at right back? I mean, he's got the physicals to play it. But, I don't love it. Marco's not starting. No, Marco is nowhere near the quality of Freitas, sadly. What is the end goal of this save game? To win the Champions League with a club from Gibraltar. Jang doesn't want to sign for us, chat. But we've got him on loan for 2 years to win him over. That's our mission for the next 2 years, is to woo him. I feel like our reputation changes hasn't actually made a big difference. Anyone else getting that vibe? It's called the Champo. Yeah, sorry, we're going to win the Champo. Thing is, if I use Champo for people who don't watch stream, they have no idea what we're waffling on about. Chat, Janos is really good. Like, I'm shocked at how much he's improved from out of nowhere. Like, is he better than Yoon Wan? Yeah, he probably is. I wish I could loan some of my players to teams in Gibraltar. Like, that would be ideal. I mean, I think he's going to be on our bench a fair amount. I think he's actually a squad player for us this year. Chat, I hate to say it, Al Sayed's been a bust. I think I might let him go. Is he homegrown, though? Did he get homegrown? I can't remember if he got homegrown. He didn't even get homegrown. Get him gone. Get him gone. I feel a bit harsh letting him go, but it just ain't it. I think we've had a few big hits on transfers, but there are definitely some swings and misses. Do I need... I mean, Fernando could probably go down to the youth team as well. Is Elsa the one City wanted but got injured? No, that was Al Hassan, who I think we just released. Oh no, he's here for another year. Apologies to the Al Hassan fans. These guys here who have contracts expiring this year, I think I just released them at the end of the year. And I think with all the TV money that's going to be coming in, they'll get offers from in Gibraltar. Okay, trigger a contract extension on a logo. Malik Kone, trigger a contract extension. We're chilling. Real P's contract's up. Like, Real P should be great. And he's just not. I say that like he's not. He's 19. He is 19. I am just being mean to a child. Who's my assistant manager? I actually can't remember. Who is our assistant? Does anyone know? I feel like whoever our assistant is, I've not really made a big deal about them. Does Vasquez want to sign a new deal? Not yet. He's only just signed. Trigger the year extension anyway. Right, so with this team, what's the homegrown status looking like now? Oh, chat, look at it. Look at that. Oh, yeah, it's Roy Cipollina. We love Roy. So I've got 10 homegrown at club players. That's great. Okay. Well, we will not have issues hitting the thresholds in league games now. I'll tell you what, though. I do need a backup left back and right back, ideally. Although Keita can play right back, can't he? Like, if I got an injury at right back, Iwatara gets replaced with Keita. If I got an injury at left back, Llewellyn gets replaced by Iwatara. I think if I get in one left back, I'm actually okay. I've got Iwatara and Llewellyn at left back. I've got Keita and Iwatara at right back, and then Duru. Duru can slot in. Marchesang can play right back, but I don't really want to do that. I basically have Keita, Iwatara, Duru at right back, and then Llewellyn and Duru at left back. Do we have a left back that I just don't know about? Is it an issue, chat, when you've got so many players at your club? You kind of just hope that there's like one player that's fallen down the side of the sofa that you've forgotten they existed, and they are the solution at left back. thing is, none of these guys are even that bad. But I don't think any of them are the solution. Like, it'd probably be between Burn there and Tullio. Marco Tullio Cesada. It's a fun name, innit? But they're just not good enough. Right, we need a left back. Let's get ourselves a left back, chat. How hard can it be? If there's a left back with mad potential, who's like semi-good, all over that. I thought he'd be better than that, the Irish bloke. Oh, chat, there's a guy from Madagascar. He's not the solution. Lewis Hall, question mark? I mean, Luke Thomas isn't awful. I'm not sure. The market kid from Bosnia, what are his other nationalities? I actually don't know. Let's have a look. Marco Kollinger. It sounds German. He is pure thoroughbred Bosnian or Herzegovinian. Sorry, I can't tell you. Kollinger sounds German to me. It's got a bit of a German vibe. There's a Thai bloke here who just plays for a team called Port. There's just a team in Thailand called Port. Not Port Football Club, right? Just Port. Oh, it is Port. Well, they've ruined that there, haven't they, really? I'm disappointed that they don't play at a port. Find me someone who's quick, can tackle and can cross. I'm a simple man. I don't like to just filter into... I have attribute masking off chat, but I do try and make a conscious effort not to just entirely filter by attributes, because it does trivialise finding players quite a lot. What if there's just no good left backs because we're in the future and it's Football Manager where, like, fullbacks just go extinct? A Ugandan? He has free crossing. I could ask my director of football. You know what? That is a valid point. Excuse me, Mr. Doff. All right. We'll request some more left backs here. Just right. He's giving me some suggestions. If I can sign this guy, great. But he's on £21,000 playing for Pisa. I mean, 18,000 a week ain't cheap. Oh, he's fun. Have I said he's fun because his polygon looks ridiculous? Yeah, probably a little bit of that. That's a weird polygon, isn't it? He wants to be a starter on £12,000. Or Jar Jar. Oh, he's actually quite good. I like him the most. He's got quite a fun name because you go like, yeah. Maybe not. Sorry, headphone listeners. Is he much better than Duru? See, that's the issue, isn't it? That is the fundamental issue. Like, I mean, he probably is better, but is he? I'm going to have to pay him £12,000 better. I'd almost be more inclined to sign someone like Makengo on a free if he's cheap. Oh, there's a Nigerian bloke. That's never backfired on me in this save game, has it? Hey, Fimoas. Things are going okay so far. Things are going okay. I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of signings going on, but that's kind of normal at this point, isn't it? Nawusa looked good, to be fair. We have a different... I respectfully disagree. He did not look good. He was probably the worst of the players I looked at. If I just need a temporary stopgap, like emergency left back, is Makengo the worst idea? The issue is going to be his wage demands yet. £25,000. What have I achieved so far in this save game? We've made it to the second knockout round of the Champions League. That's the furthest we've made it. I mean, honestly, this guy might be the better option, but it's just the value. And I'm not really looking for a starting left back. I'm looking for a backup. I've got Llewellyn on £5,000 a week. This guy wants £20,000. See who's available at the end of their contracts. Just random Colombians. I love my Direct Football's knowledge. The thing is, I don't really want to loan in a backup. Like, at that point, I'd rather just use one of my youth players as the emergency backup at left back. I'm essentially looking for what may well end up being my fourth choice left back. All these players that are really good that my scouts are recommending, but I definitely can't sign because they have no interest in joining me. Actually, some of them do have interest in joining me. They're just not as good as I want them to be. I don't need goalies. Jack, stop looking at goalies. Bruno Rodrigo. He's about to turn 19. He doesn't look very good. Get Lewis Hall in. True. Hey, Navigator, I appreciate the comments. I'm glad you're enjoying the save game. I hate the fact that in Football Manager, as you get into the future, like, defenders just vanish. It's like they've all been hit by meteors. Jabang. Oh. Chat, if I could sign this guy, I would have him. 450k for that bloke. I mean, that's the solution, isn't it? A Gambian. Because, you know, Afghan's not already shafting me enough. Who are the other guys here? See, he's not as good, is he? He's not as good. I love the Gambian. Is he Deportivo La Coruña's hot prospect? Doesn't say. I think we've got our solution, chat. I think that this guy is the solution. He's good. Jabang is a strong name as well. Hard agree. He wants to be a fringe player. Perfect. He knows his status in the squad. Annoyingly, I can only offer him a one-year deal because Football Manager's good at Football Manager, but he is the solution. He is quality. I like the look of this guy a lot. Great marking, great tackling. He's 18. He's got well-rounded physicals. Nothing crazy yet, but they'll definitely improve with age. Already has the great positioning, teamwork, work rate, decisioning, anticipation. His mentals are really solid. Did Gambia play at the last AFCON? That's my only concern. Oh, they did. They made it to the quarter-final. And he will get homegrown as well. Yeah, that's true, because he's 18. Like, even if he has no potential, he perfectly fills the role that I was looking for of kind of backup left back with a little bit of ability. I'm just wondering if there's any players there that I've not got. Oh, chat. He's from Mozambique. Unambitious, I hate it, but he's still really good. 90k for him. Get him in the van. I was inspired by the bloke we've just looked at and looking to sign from Gambia. I was inspired to look at players with international caps. Why did 90,000. Thank you. I don't know why that was so difficult. I was inspired to look at players with international caps. Oh my word, chat. He has injury proneness issues. I do not care. He's got a cap for Ivory Coast at 17. Get him on a plane. This is my chat. Found a new way to find players. He's 20 determination. Super consistent. Ignore the injury proneness. Yeah, he might get injured a little bit. He's been on planet Earth for 2 years. He's got these injuries. He might get injured a little bit. But if he stays fit, he's different gravy. Also, as someone pointed out, this guy probably has a misassigned ethnicity. He does. I'll fix it later. Kuwait. He's not as exciting, is he? Let's be honest. Our expectations have been set high. I might have just found the best 2 players at the top based on world rep. Some of the in-game regen faces are absolutely horrifying, aren't they? India's national team goalie is 18 and plays for Atleti's youth team and looks awful. I think the best 2 players I found were the first 2 guys we looked at. Is he good? Chat, am I about to sign loads of Korean players? Is this because I've been eating all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue too much lately? He looks solid. Oh, I really want Korean barbecue right now. I love it. It's so good. Why is Honduras producing unreal players in this save game? I should probably just scout all these players. There's only 158 of them that fulfill my criteria. I've got enough scouts to look at them all. I mean, a load of them are going to be useless, just to be clear. A load of them are going to play for minnow nations where they just got the caps by virtue of the fact that there is no competition in the national team. But even if there's only 1 or 2 good players in here, we'll be good. How does this guy compare with Latifi? He's like a baby Latifi. The thing is, I'm a bit concerned he's going to want to play regularly for me. And I cannot promise him that kind of game time. Whatever happened to our yank bank? It's still there. We still yank on the bank occasionally. Just not like we used to. You know, we've moved on. Times have changed. You don't need to yank 24/7. Sometimes you just need to go when you've got to go, you know? Schmetzer doesn't want to join, no. Sadly not. His wage demands were crazy. Right, the Gambian bloke we've looked at appears here. What if I up this to 19? Is there any absolute ballers that appear? Chat, his name is... That is a strong name. Shadrach Tembo. Sounds like a wrestler. Shadrach Tembo. This guy's not a bad right back. I don't think he's what I need. Scout more of them. I'll be honest, sorting players by reputation and value isn't the best way to actually judge how good they are, but for quickly filtering through players, it kind of does the business. I think I just let the scouts come back. I think we found the really good players. This guy's unreal, isn't he? I know he has injury proneness issues, but if he stays fit, he's going to be different gravy. Right. Mozambican Bourget. Is it said Bourget? I'm not sure. He wants to be a fringe player. I'll just lie. Yeah, you're a fringe player, sure. I need to reject these loan backs as well. Chat, the guy who plays the Ivory Coast, he can't join us until January anyway. He only wants £180. Oh no. Someone should have told chat, someone let him know he is being exploited. I'll give you £400. Sign on the dotted line. Tell me the line. Chat, we've signed this bloke for 115k. Oh my word. Do they have any other players? Are you harbouring any more youth? Not of the same level, sadly. I mean, he's not bad, but they're not the same. Okay, the guy from South Korea, the winger, actually wants to be a hot prospect. That surprises me. I thought he might want to be a fringe player. Welcome in, Cisse. Look at this poor kid get exploited, making less than I'm making less than him. That is a great point, which I hadn't really thought about. But you are right. Should we have a little look at the CU Academy? It feels apt, doesn't it? After that's the DCU Academy. I don't care about them as much, but we'll just check them out while we're here. Julio Cesar's son, no longer a goalie, now a Brazilian winger. CU Academy. Why can I not spell chat? Please help me. Chat, what am I doing? Help me. I'm at a moment. He ain't it, is he? He ain't it. Could I train Cisse to play wing-back? Well, he doesn't join me until January. Oh, I'll tell you what, that could be cooking, though. Chat, could Cisse be a right-back? I mean, you just have to train his marking, I guess. Oh, F's on the stream again. YouTube, are we back? Are we back? We're back. We're back, everyone. F5, we're back. Don't mind me. I took a swig of my drink when I realized the streamer died and started joking on it, so that's strong. Only 4 long throws, agreed. We are back, everyone. Oh, there's lots of sell-ons that I can do here for players. Right, Kovacic chat. Do we sell his release clause? He's actually quite good. Why did I sell this guy? He's contracted for 2 more years. I could sell the clause for $1 million. I don't think I should. 1.4 million for him. He's valued at 5.6 to 6. Christian Lopez, that's a minor sell-on. Fogden's is small. Benitez is small. Shepherd. What is Shepherd's updated value? That's what I'm wondering right now. 1.1 to 7.8. Look how... Could I just loan him? No. That would have solved my left-back problem immediately. And Walter Villa. Oh, chat. I've got a 50% sell-on Walter Villa. We sold him for 40k. He's valued at 7 to 10. But I could just run away with 3 million. I think I sell it. I think I sell 3 million's quite good. Was Shepherd wanted by someone? Oh, he is. Oh, chat. That might solve our problem. We still have a 50% profit on Schmetzer. But he might be interested in a loan move. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't really want to loan him. I miss Schmetzer. It feels like a different save game since Schmetzer was here. In some ways. It's kind of wild that Damien Goodchat left the club like 4 years ago, isn't it? That's wild. I feel like with this kind of save game, you kind of go through eras. I really like Victor Hulak here. I think he has some pretty good potential. So no intention of letting him go. He's very, very, very well-rounded. Thiago Freitas offer? Absolutely not. Freitas is only contracted to the end of the year. Am I going to lose him on a free? I didn't realise he was in the last year of his contract. I'll be completely honest. I think I'll be able to renew his contract. Liverpool have offered Phil Jones the job of under 21 manager. Phil! Phil, please stay. You're so important to this football club. Phil! No. You can't go. I'll offer you the job of Gibraltar assistant manager. It's a great offer. I'll give him a new contract. Chat. I'll give him $2,000. Liverpool can't match that. Phil, don't leave me. Phil, look, I'm desperate. Okay, $3,500. If he leaves, I'm not offering him more. Okay, I told Freitas he's highly influential. Now will he sign a new deal? No. Any more Youth Champions League wins? I actually didn't check last year. Did we win it last year? It's not great, is it? I assume that we won it. I know we made it far. Oh, we bottled it in the semi-final to Man City, who then went on to win it. Disaster. Did we sign anyone major? No, not really. We can't really attract major players. It's the same issue as last year. We're just making like lots of small iterative improvements. And also desperately trying to protect our players that teams want to steal. Like, we've signed Cisse here, who joins in January, who could be quality. I'm very worried about his injury proneness, but it's a very low-risk transfer. If we get in Jabang, that is left-back sorted as well, isn't it? I'm signing him even before the scout report comes in. Coming back to FM after taking a break. Is training still shit, or does it now work? Now, I'll be honest, Cedric, I assume you're basing this off the broken routines that people discovered worked where you can, like, rest players and stuff. The game works fine if you just don't do the exploity training stuff, which would be my suggestion to you. But no, there has been no patches for the games recently. Like, training works, there's just ways you can game the system, but it's a single-player game, you could just not use that stuff. I think that's a weird hill to die on to stop playing the game, but that's my 2 cents. Everton got Boxall for £37,000 a week. Oh, did they? I was never going to get him then, was I? That was never an option. Oh, Hyun Wan is good, but I wanted to get homegrown status, so I was looking to loan into a team in our nation. Maybe next year with the new TV deal. Cockott. I was looking at Cockott once upon a time when we kept playing Lech, and now he's only just getting his move. He's quality as well. What's the training glitch? It's not really a glitch. Essentially, if you do a nonsensical training routine of just resting your players all the time, there's a few different routines you could do. But essentially, if you do nonsensical training routines, like rest your players all the time, I think there was one where you just did quickness training and one two of like only doing practice matches. Like, you'd get weird attribute growth in players. Like, you could really game the system where they get loads of increases in their physicals, for example. but you'd literally never encounter that unless you did these nonsensical training routines. I just want to sign all the young players, but I've been doing that for years and it's not really got us very far. Okay, Bourget is joining us, chat. He is a quality little Mozambican forward. Have I signed him partially because he's from Mozambique? Absolutely. And also, Kim is joining us too. He doesn't have a lot of potential. It's fine. He's one for the youth team. He'll be fine. Hey, Touch FM, dude. Thank you for the raid, mate. I hope you had a great stream today. Thank you, mate. I hope you had a good one. What's the first we've got so far? Second knockout round of the Champions League. Last year we got knocked out in the knockouts of the Champions League by F. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Twitch, tell me when we're back. Or YouTube, you come back sooner. YouTube, let me know when we're back. Are we back? We're back. Good news, everyone. Kim has signed. Jabang has signed too. I don't know what's going on with the internet today, chat. I'm sorry. I don't even know what's wrong, chat. My internet's not the issue because I can see you all writing F. I need to look at different multi-streaming solutions. I need to look at OBS's inbuilt multi-streaming and just try it. I kind of want to stream one day just on Twitch or just on YouTube just to like assure myself that the multi-streaming's the issue. But the problem with that is the fact that some days the stream is absolutely fine, so it might not even prove anything. STI Harold, thank you for the 24, mate. I haven't tried the OBS multi-stream plugin yet. Just found you on YouTube. Thanks for all the content I put on Bidge for the next week or so. So, hey, Raglos, I appreciate it. Just stream on YouTube. Far better quality of viewer here. Sadly, Twitch makes more money for me streaming, chat. We need the Twitch sub money, and also Twitch adverts do pay slightly better than YouTube's. I don't want to crush the spirits of the YouTube viewers. I'll give the OBS multi-streaming thing a go. It's really weird though, chat, because I can see you all writing F. And normally, if you have like a little... If you've ever streamed before, you'll know that if your internet goes down when you're streaming, you don't instantly disconnect. Like, normally it's like a little blip, right? And you'll drop frames. It won't just boot you off immediately. You'll, like, drop frames first. Whereas, with all the issues I've been having, it disconnects completely. Which makes you think it's a software issue. I think I'm using ATA multi-stream. I'll just try another multi-streaming solution, I think. What do we do with Jabang? I mean, he's just the backup, isn't he? He's the backup. He can definitely just be made available for the under-23s. Everything was working fine till YouTube came in, true. I love multi-streaming, though. I like being able to make the streams as accessible as possible for people and kind of give you guys viewing options. Which is why I don't really want to drop doing the multi-streams. But like today, we've had the stream drop 4 times, I think, now. And I'd be lying if I was to say it's not fucking annoying. I think Japan needs to work on his physicals first, chat. He's not quick enough. I want a quicker wing-back who can cover ground. His jumping reach of 9 is perfectly respectable for a fullback, and it will just naturally get better over time. I try and make my youth players train on double intensity. I try and avoid doing that stuff because there's certain training setup stuff that just makes the game too easy. And is kind of somewhat game breaking if you know what to do to manipulate it. I very deliberately chat. Long-term viewers, I think, know this. There's certain stuff I deliberately don't touch with the game. I love Football Manager. If you know what you're doing, Football Manager is far too easy. So if there's any ways I can add like an artificial layer of, I say an artificial layer of difficulty, but just, you know, I guess it makes it more difficult, but it also makes the streams better to watch because there's less micro going on, so there's more progress happening. It kind of just makes sense. Hi, mate. I don't know if this is well known already a thing, though. When you enter contract negotiations, you can set the agent fee to £1 and literally £1 to lock in. It doesn't change anything else. That sounds very Football Manager. I imagine it does affect some stuff. I feel like to back up that claim, you've got to provide me with a video showing it. Do I think I could have won the Champions League already if I was try-harding? Yeah, I probably could have done, but I kind of deliberately didn't go too overboard the first few seasons try-harding. First few seasons, we kind of, I mean, we spent 4 years just stuck in a rut, didn't we, having fun. But it's not as fun to play that way. Believe them on double intensity is not something that's normally game breaking. Well, there's ways you can do it like where you rest like for certain percentages and then switch to double. But I just find in general like double intensity causes injury risk anyway, and it's just I just don't touch training, so why would I touch it for youth players? I've got so many bids coming in for players that I just don't want to sell. NDA is upset, mate. You're influential. We're getting to the point now where the players crying are actually influential, so that line does work. What's the most game-breaking glitch that's in the game currently? There's not many. Define game-breaking. Like there's like corner exploits where people. Well, I found one of them where like there's certain corner routines that are very, very overtuned and produce a lot of results. Football Manager doesn't have that many game-breaking issues. Like, all the game-breaking issues are ones that you can definitely just avoid if you want. I find it a bit bizarre when people complain about, oh, Football Manager's too easy because of X thing that I can abuse. It's like, well, yeah, but you don't have to abuse that thing. Like, fundamentally, we're playing a Football Manager that's not been patched in over almost a year and a quarter at this point. Like, people have kind of just figured out the optimal strategies, but is that an exploit? There was a loan bug a few years ago where you could loan players like by offering like a crazy future optional fee, and there was like another one where like you could offer like it was like a really specific transfer offer. It was like a debug transfer offer, I guess, that would always be accepted. But there isn't anything really like that anymore. I mean, one of the issues that I have at the moment is certain players get stuck with their paperwork. So if a player's in multiple national pools on their nationality eligibility, it just gets stuck on awaiting paperwork, and this never goes away. So I guess you could argue that's game breaking, but then the counter argument to that is, and I kind of get it, how many people does this actually affect? How many people are doing national team saves where they care about players getting nationality? And then, given the fact it only affects a small percentage of players, a lot of them will just get the paperwork fine. Like, don't get me wrong, it's game breaking if it affects you directly. I say it's not even game breaking. I feel like it's such it's a really frustrating bug that probably should be fixed. It's not game breaking. What editor do you use to fix those paperwork issues? I mean, if you have the in-game editor enabled, you could use that. Otherwise, your only option really would be like the unofficial FMRTE. I think there might be some other real-time editors out there, but I don't really know. I don't look into them much. Okay, I'm going to have to sell Al Sayed for a massive loss, but it's fine. He probably earned us £1 million through like one Champions League win at some point. But yeah, in general, like, I feel like the word just game breaking just gets used by people trying to be hyperbolic. Like, the reality is there's no there's no video game on Earth that you're meant to play for 400 plus hours. Especially single player games. Like, it's just, I think a lot of people don't realise Football Manager is not designed for the person who plays it for like 800 hours. It's not designed to be a game that is played without any patches for like over a year. I do feel like FM24 has just kind of been solved, which is fine, and it's just a byproduct of the cancellation of FM25. And if you feel frustrated by the issues that FM24 has that have been kind of uncovered because we've been playing it for so long, just take a break from it. I'm sure FM26 or whatever the next FM is probably going to resolve a lot of those issues for you. Like, it's going to be okay. I mean, the thing is, GTA and Red Dead 2, do you really get 800 hours out of those games? Maybe if you play online, but I'm talking about like the single-player experience. Anyway, the bottom line is, it's a handful of games. If we're talking yearly sports games where you play them for more than 800 hours, there's not many. Some people are going to go, well, I'll do that on EAFC. Fair enough. You've got stronger mental fortitude than I. All Paradox games aim for 1,000 hours, but those games have lots of, like, DLC, right, and patches. I'm talking about a game that's just been left. An annual release game. Like, it's very different. I don't know what to do, chat. I've got all this money, and it just feels like a waste spending it on players for the sake of it. Like, for the first time ever, I actually have a grip on my first team. Like, my first team is still probably a bit too big at 27 players, but it actually makes sense. Which feels absolutely bizarre to say. Like, it's got a bit of experience, it's got a lot of youth and a lot of potential. I don't want to sign other players that are going to deny first team opportunities. Have I just considered using the transfer budget to buy a new yacht? That might be the angle. How many players are at the club now? Chat, can anyone remember how many players we got up to? Was it nearly 200 at one point? It's currently at 95. Which is still a little bigger than it should probably be, but that's not... By my own standards, that is kind of manageable. There's some players there who I probably should sort out the training of, although I don't think they're players who are ever getting near the senior team. It's always annoying when players training can sometimes just reset. Like when they get I think it's when they get an injury. Is anyone else... Maybe someone knows what it is that causes it and I've just not paid enough attention. Sometimes players, like, they just randomly get their training reset. And I'm not really sure what causes it. I used to think it was injuries, but I don't even know if it is that. How many Apex 11s deep do you have to go before you lose the league? I reckon 3. Abdel Messi here looks quality. I should have entitled a stream, "We signed Messi," really, shouldn't I, in retrospect? We signed Salah earlier on in the save game. It's quite therapeutic, these off-season streams. I don't know if anyone noticed that. They're just quite chilled out. It's quite nice. There's like a weird satisfaction to just sorting out all the players. Also, did I just hear thunder outside? Is anyone living in the London area, and have you heard thunderstorms, or I need live reporting from the ground chat? It might just be the building work going on down the road. I'll be honest. They're like, there's a road near me that they've like dug up. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it's one of these days. It's one of those days in England where it's very, very sunny and muggy. But actually, it's not even really sunny. It's just very muggy. It feels like it could be thunderstormy. Is rain forecast? Let's have a look. Doesn't say. It doesn't say for me where I am. But, I mean, moderate thunderstorm warnings. These conditions started at 12 o'clock. Ah. Oh, okay. Possible threat to life. Excellent. Consider if your location is at risk of flash flooding. I think we're okay here. Prepare to protect your property from injury before gusty winds arrive. This is just general stuff, isn't it? Yeah, there is a weather alert where I live. Okay, well, if I vanish, I got hit by lightning or the power went. At least you now know. There's a lightning map. There's a lightning tracker online. I mean, obviously, chat, I'm not going to show you where I live because that seems like a bad idea. Lightning tracker. Real-time lightning tracker. How do you know when it's a chat? How does this work? Oh, this is cool. I'm easily impressed by cool stuff. I'll be honest, there was apparently one strike in East Ham. There's no more in London, so it's probably just traffic. There are some thunderstorms northwest of me. I think we're okay. I think we will survive. Is NDIA going to be back for the start of my season? Hopefully. We've got 2 weeks. Jack's one OBS click away from doxing himself. I've done it before. I've accidentally shown a Deliveroo tracking order once upon a time on stream. That went well. Tunkara wants a new contract. I'll give you it, mate. Come here. End of the season. Oh, mate, I'll give you more than that. I'll give you more than that. Get him on a deal till 2042, chat. An 8-year deal for Tunkara. We love that. Hey, Gildy, I'm doing good, thank you, mate. It's a chilled pre-season stream. No one wants to sign for me, but, you know, besides that, everything's good. Eskich, let's get you on a new deal. There's a few players with contracts expiring at the end of the year, which I probably should have sorted out sooner. Easy to say in retrospect. How good is Cole Palmer? I mean, he's running down his contract, and I'm just going to let him go. He's fine. He actually was quite good in Football Manager 24 terms. He was actually quite good in this save game. Llewellyn. I should keep on top of contracts a bit more, chat. There's a few more players now I would like who have contracts expiring this year. The average salary is going to be going up at the club this year, but that's okay. Now that we know there's a new TV deal in, I feel a bit kind of safer spending big. Not even big, is it? Just spending a little bit more. So we haven't had the official new TV deal come through, like, because normally it tells you like in mid-September, but before that you get given a little preview. I think the TV deal is going to be worth £3.8 million a year for every club in Gibraltar. So that's going to be pretty big for all the Gibraltarian clubs. There's been no TV money historically in the league, and this year, suddenly, there's about to be a whole lot more. Okay, Freitas doesn't want a new contract, so that's annoying. Can I just trigger some contract extensions? Oh, I can. Kalinowski, stay at the club. Duru. Yeah, you know what? Why not trigger it? Savino. Let's get you on a new deal. Why is the TV money so high? It's a quirk of Gibraltar in Football Manager. Gibraltar has no TV money at the start of a save game, but it also has the most dynamic TV money in the game. Like, you could be making hundreds of millions of pounds a year if you get further enough into the future. Like, I have a director of football save game that's like 70 years in, and Gibraltar, every team is getting like 160 million pounds each. I think it's a bit of an oversight with how the TV money stuff is coded, probably. Where essentially, because it's a league with no promotion and relegation, and there's only 12 teams in this database. In real life, there's only 11 teams if you use the vanilla database. But as a result of that, like, something to do with the league's reputation hits a point where the game goes, hey, this country needs a TV deal. But then it analyses the situation, and there's only 11 clubs to assign money to, so they all get disproportionately large amounts. That's what I think happens. I couldn't actually tell you the coding reason why it happens. That is just a theory. A game theory. I don't know why I did that. That was cringe. But that was always like something that was a consideration when I started this save game. How long till they go pro with 3 mil a year? They should all go pro in 1 year. They should all go pro end of the year. And yeah, the other Gibraltarian teams will be more competitive. They won't be more competitive with me with £3 million, but it should help them in Europe longer term. Obviously, they get that TV money over the course of this year, so it probably won't be until next year we really start seeing them hopefully splash a bit more money. Jack, is there a Football Manager World Cup this summer? I've not heard anything on it, Lucas. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think there should be on FM24. I think they should wait until FM26. Or the next Football Manager. We don't know if it's called FM26. This game is now far too solved. Like, people know the optimal way to play the game, the best tactics, the better training routines. I think it works way better. A Football Manager World Cup would work way better if the game has only been out like 4 to 6 months, I think. Obviously, there's going to be a weird challenge if they run one on FM26. Depending on when they launch it, which is the game is completely new. Everyone's going to like learn how to play the game again. Like, if it's going to be as radically different as we like have been led to believe, it's it's going to be interesting. That's so bad. Jiang Seung Min. I've paid £6 million to loan this guy for 2 years. And he's injured for 2 to 3 months. That's shit. There's not much more to say. That's just shit, isn't it? He's on loan with us for 2 years, which is good. But he's not going to be available to start the year. First major injury of his career. Cheers, Sports Interactive. I mean, the thing is, right, like, he has the injury proneness here. To be clear, the red cross is because he's out with a long-term injury. Like, he's flagged for injury proneness, but then that doesn't always mean you need to be wary of a player. Like, Cliff Garcia has major injury proneness as an attribute. I mean, it looks worse than it is here because he's been around so long. He's not actually had that many injuries. Like, he's never had an injury as bad as the one the other guy's just got. Like, sometimes it's just bad luck. Is Kung Fu still around? I think he is. When am I going to play more games of Gibraltar this stream? When they come up. When there's international breaks is when we'll be playing them. There's not... I don't think there's an international break till September. So we won't be getting there today, I'm afraid. We're a long way away from the next international break. What do I do? None of these players are affordable. They all have crazy wage demands. I almost want to just sign Lewis Hall out of pity. Look at him, chat. He just looks sad. There's a sad look in his eye. Is there any hidden gems? Not for us to sign. Our reputation, chat. Like, we have 2-star rep. Like, we found a couple of good young players today, but it's finding needles in haystacks. What media description do you want me to check, Tickler? Oh, you mean like search by media description? Yeah, I guess we could do that. We've not done that today, have we? I'm at rock bottom of finding players, chat. Fire up the media description. We've never actually seen a player labelled as a Wonder Kid pop up, have we? That's my dream. You know, some people dream of a brighter future, harmony on planet Earth, equality, the end of all wars. I'm saying hoping for Wonder Kid media description players to be interested in signing for me in Gibraltar. There's none, is there? Yeah, there's no Wonder Kids. Pain. How's Yamal looking in this save game? I mean, it's Lamine Yamal, mate. He's got the best potential in the game, so he looks great. There's not much to it, more to it than that. Let's scout all the promising players, because I'm desperate. Pleasantly surprised that most of them are already scouted. At least my scouts are actually doing stuff. It's funny that Yamal had the best potential in Football Manager 24 when it came out over 2 years ago. I feel like he wasn't actually that well known back then. Maybe within like Barcelona fandoms and Spanish football fans he was. But they were pretty on it there, weren't they? You can add a filter to knowledge at most non to remove those already scouted. Oh, I know, Marcus. Some of those scout reports are out of date, so I always like just getting up-to-date ones. What happened in the World Cup? Let's have a look. Show me the World Cup. Oh, Germany. Oh, I was going to say Germany won it. Actually, it's still going on. Yamal's got the highest average rating. Speaking of the devil. Shot collar, everyone. He's good in Football Manager. I will say Eren Kunda is up there. Eren Kunda, most goals. I say most. He's got 4. Who's this regen? Jan. I feel sick. He's good, isn't he? He's quite good. The World Cup Dream 11 goalie is playing in the UAE. He started at Canberra, went to St. Louis. He's got an offer from a team in Saudi Arabia. I feel like he probably shouldn't be in the media Dream 11. I'm going to say it. Lionel Hernandez. What is that? What is that? What is that? Hey, Jack, mate. If you have to watch your previous shows, is it better to watch you on YouTube or Twitch? For the VOD stuff, Brun, it doesn't matter. I actually think YouTube is a better viewing experience, but whichever you prefer. I think monetarily watching live Twitch is better. I think on VODs it's a lot closer. I'm not signing any of these guys. I don't know really why I've looked at them. I could look here at all the random nations players. Germany's hot prot. Sorry, chat. One of Germany's key players plays for Bochum in the 2nd division. Do you want to join me? He's playing in the 2nd division of Germany. And he's like one of the German key players. I feel sick. I could just look. Oh, wait, Kim's in this team. Oh, fair enough, mate. I'm shocked, but that's that. I mean, that's cool. Why is he? He's not that good. He's not that good, but I'm glad. Oh, Pospey's here as well. Oh, chat, we've got loads of our players in this. This is cool, isn't it? Haraguchi. My scouts know about him. He looks good. Does he want to join me? No. There's a guy who plays for Pohang's reserves. Does he want to join for me? He wouldn't be interested in a move at this stage. He's only just signed a new contract. Right, put him on the maybe pile. This guy plays for St. Gallen's youth team, and he's the Cape Verdean player to watch, or one of the two. It's quite fun. This guy's a free agent. Who is this? Jesus Sanchez. I don't need a goalie. I don't need a goalie. What am I doing? Of all the positions for there to be a free agent, that is not what I need. This guy's transfer listed. He's another goalie. Emergency backup transfer listed. Also one of Australia's best players. Why is there so many goalies in this list? Ji Wang. I just like looking through these players. Does anyone else? There's just something quite satisfying. And then, like, once every, 20 players, you find someone actually good, and it's like, well, I've got to look through the rest now, haven't I? Amar Al-Ali. So good they named him twice, then added an I on the end of the second bit. He is not 20. Some of the regen faces are funny, man. The Dominican Republic qualified for the World Cup. That's impressive. Oh, 19-year-old Ghanaian goalie. He doesn't look very good. I don't need him. I don't need him. Who's this guy? Icelandic. I mean, he does that. £15,000. He ain't it, is it? Not that. There's a guy who plays for Rotherham in this as well. I love that. Up the Rotherham. Rotherham mentioned. Hijack, what I missed today? The stream dying a load is the main thing. We've just been doing lots of transfers. It's been one of those chilled out pre-season streams where we've cleared out a lot of the lesser needed players. Daichi Yamazaki. Wow, he's quick, isn't he? Does he want to join me? Definitely not. I already knew that. I don't know why I checked. I wanted to believe. It was never going to work out, was it? It's Lord Baron, dude. Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you. Chat, I appreciate you all hanging out today. The stream has been a bit frustrating with all the tech issues. But we've persevered, and I hope you've enjoyed it regardless. I'm sorry about the issues. I wish there was a way I knew what was wrong. I might try a new multi-streaming solution to see if that helps. But it might take me the thing is, it takes time to test and research these things. It's just a task I don't really want to do. Have I been affected by the power outages today? Not where I am, fortunately, no. Has there been power outages today? We were looking at a lightning map earlier, but it wasn't that close. This guy's playing for Alaves. Can I sign him? No. Just turn the YouTube stream off. They'll be fine. They might be fine. My bank balance won't be. I'm scrapping out here, chat. I'm playing a Football Manager that's been out for far too long. I love it, don't get me wrong. I can't just cut revenue streams. We do not have the capacity. I can't afford a toucan. Exactly. How am I going to buy my toucan? I'll tell you what, chat. If there's no FM26, what am I doing? I mean, there has to be one. But if there's not, what? OnlyFans? Maybe I'll just do mental breakdowns on stream. They're popular, right? EAFC. Oh, I don't know if I could bring myself to do that. Even though I do play it in my spare time. Out of the park baseball. I need viable career options, chat. As far as I'm aware, there is no one who is full-time making out of the park baseball content. I have to go get a real job. A real job. Ugh. How was the treadmill at the weekend? I didn't get to sort it because Wok sprung the surprise on me that we were dog-sitting at the weekend. Which I loved, just to get great surprise, loved it, but having a dog around the house did limit my ability to get, like, menial tasks, like lubing a treadmill done. Mostly because I just wanted to play with the dog, I'll be completely honest. But still, not my fault. I'll tell you now, chat. There will be a Football Manager this year. There can't not be a Football Manager this year. I'm kind of saying it partially in jest. If you told me, gun to your head, Jack. Well, this is my gun, by the way. Jack, is there a Football Manager coming this year? I'd say 98% sure there is. $98 and a half. Now, would I have said 98% back in March to FM25 coming out? Probably. Please don't point guns at my head either. GTA 6 before the new FM, imagine. No other out-of-the-park baseball streamers means you have a monopoly on the market. That's not how it works. Okay, Tunkara signed a new deal. He's happy now. Hulak signed a new deal. Llewellyn, Williams. And Raul has turned professional. You love to see it. Time to go back to SI's marketing team. I never worked on Net Sports Interactive's marketing team, I'm afraid to say. Food streams reviewing Wok's cooking. Wok's been filming herself cooking lots of stuff from our kitchen. I think she's like getting a backlog made, chat. So if you want to just watch me get fed, that will be an option soon. This is how we make our shopping bill each week tax deductible. Just film me eating everything. Have I considered becoming an actual Football Manager? You know what? I don't know if my skill set would translate. Yeah, the dog, if you saw Wok's post on Twitter, chat, that was the dog we were looking after. It's one of our friends' schnauzers. They were going out for the day, and they were like, we can leave him at home, or bring him with us, but he'll have to stay in the car, and it's very hot. And we were like, well Wok was like, we'll look after him. But she didn't tell me any of this. I just got told a few hours before, there's a dog coming for the weekend, which I was fine with. I'm glad she gave me a bit of a heads up. If it had come completely out of nowhere, that would have thrown me. Whitey, dude, thank you for the 32. Here's to many more, mate. I appreciate you. I will get the new kits installed for the new season. Is this the same dog we looked after previously? Yeah, it is. It is. How about managing a football manager? I'll tell you what, I'll manage. How about I manage Miles Jacobson and we get football manager released? I'll do that job, chat. I'll just tell him to press the big button even if it's buggy. That's what game publishers do, right? I could be a game publisher. Right, Uatara. I love Uatara. I don't think he'll ever be our long-term starter, but he looks good enough to be like a backup left back and right back option in the Champions League for the rest of the save game. You know what I mean? Like every team needs its John O'Shea. He is our John O'Shea. Oh, yeah, Whitey. New national team kits would be cool too. That's a good shout. I'm sorry for the fact, chat, that we've not done any transfers today. I'd say that. We have done we found a couple of gems, haven't we? I spent 3 million. I brought in Jabang. He's a new left back. He looks great at 18. We've signed another capped player from South Korea. He looks great. We signed Bourget. Did I sign him because he's from Mozambique? Absolutely. And Jae-hoon looks good too. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. I've signed good players today. I've been a sensible individual and did a good job. I will not apologise. I'm managing Gibraltar currently in the year 2031. I just got a wage budget of 600k. For some reason, all the players I'm scouting are asking for 50 plus k. Why is this? I'm having the same problem, mate. It's to do with the fact that the players want wages comparable to other Champions League clubs, I think. I had made a 2 Prem kits before and they worked. I made a new Prem kit and it doesn't work. I even tried to reinstall my own Prem kits and they don't want to work at all. I have no idea, Rayman. All I could say is that sounds like you've done something wrong, but I can't help with it, I'm afraid. Do you only get youth teams as a professional club? So in the default Football Manager database, the teams in Gibraltar don't get youth teams. I think in real life, Gibraltar has 1 reserve league and they play 10 games and their season runs from like August till Christmas. And it's like the equivalent of Sunday League. With the custom Gibraltar Apex database, links down below, we deliberately made it so that the Gibraltar teams have under 18 teams and under 19 teams and under 23 teams established. Because Football Manager's kind of capped, so if you play on the default database, they'll never get youth teams ever, and Gibraltar will never establish its own youth league, which makes sense in real life, but obviously we're at a point in this save game where now every team in Gibraltar is getting £4 million a year in TV money. And from that point of view, if we're going to say if this was real life, those teams would probably set up a youth league amongst themselves and have like a pipeline of players. So, like, the youth league that our team have played in has kind of been a bit of a redundancy for a long time. It should actually start to serve a purpose kind of in the nearer future, which is quite exciting. In fact, looking at things here, Man62 have got a couple of players in the Media Dream 11 for the youth team stuff. That's annoying. Also, Pias is a goalie. He's not good, is he? Our league is still below League One. You didn't miss the new TV. Well, you kind of missed the new TV deal being announced, Dylan. I think it might have dropped off the M by now. Yeah, it has. The TV deal is going to be worth 3.8 million a year. Jack, I've been using the WTS skin. Are there any downloads to scouting? As I have 28 scouts not finding any players I need. What? You're doing something wrong with your assignments if they're not finding players that you need. Try lowering the quality of players that you're looking for slightly in terms of the star ratings, because the star ratings can sometimes be inaccurate. If they're scouting selected leagues, maybe try a nation. If they're scouting nations, maybe try regions instead. Do I know about the San Marino youth teams? I mean, I know of them. I don't know anything about them. How do I install the Man United logo? And ironically, I literally can't tell you on this stream. But there's guides out there. I had a nice long call once upon a time with Manchester United lawyers, everyone. So, yeah, I can't... If you've always wondered... Ever wondered why Manchester United is Man UFC... Man, you don't like their likeness being used. Although, now that Football Manager is fully licensed, ironically, that's not going to be a thing anymore, is it? Oh, I don't need more strikers, but he looks good. There are guides online for sure, Football Mafia, for how to install the Manchester United badge. There are definitely guides, my friend. Literally, legally, I can't say anything. Literally, legally, I can't say anything. I wish I could. I can't tell you how to do it. Obviously, next Football Manager, Premier League's licensed. That's another reason, chat, why there has to be a Football Manager this year. For Sports Interactive has spent a fuck ton of money to get the Premier League license, and I'm sure they had to beg all their licensees to be like, hey, let us delay the game for 1 year. You don't pay all that money for the Premier League license and negotiate all your brand deals and then not release a game for 2 years. Like, you physically, like, it just, that will not happen. That man is secretly a Man U lawyer trying to entrap me. True. Potentially true. They need all the money they can get at the moment. They're going to sue me. I don't think I'm signing anyone else. I think that might be us just done for today. I feel like the team is good. I can't improve it meaningfully. I'm not starting the European campaign today. We'll start it on the next stream. Are we just done? I mean, I feel like we've had an okay window. It's difficult to have a good window at the moment because I can't sign good players. Also, it's so hot today, chat. I feel like my fan is just blowing warm air on me. And do you want to know a secret, chat? Do you want to know a secret? I haven't recorded tomorrow's YouTube video yet. I haven't recorded tomorrow's YouTube video yet. So, I need to do that this evening. That's to this evening's job. I stayed up late watching the ice hockey and woke up at 10 a.m. Then I had to look after the dog before the owner came to pick it up. And then I streamed. And now I'm here. And it's 5 o'clock. And I said to myself, I'll do a short stream today. I'll do 2 hours. Then I have time to sort the video before I eat. Not done that, have I? Kim Yi-chan has an offer from Manchester City. This guy has mad potential. I love him. I think I should just get a big sell on and run. Oh, I know you have money, Man City. 50% of profit. 150k. I'll probably look to sell that clause as soon as I can. He's the 16th best striker in our club. And he might have some of the best potential, but I just don't see him hitting it. Like, I've got Hulak, who is a year younger, who I think is probably better anyway. I think that's the plan. What's on the menu today? Food? I don't know. I'm assuming you mean what's wok cooking. I actually don't know what the wok is cooking. Chat, why have I never made that joke before? Why have I never made that joke before? I don't know what the wok is cooking. That's what I can't smell what she's cooking either. The door's shut though, so I'm an easy man to please, chat. I love a good pun. I feel like I'm looking at this list expecting new players to appear, and that's just not how Football Manager works. Oh, there's more officers. Is Kim really good, chat? Has Kim got some insane potential that he's never going to hit? Tell you what, Newcastle, if you match the bid that Man City gave, you can have him. You can have a little bidding war amongst yourselves. Oh my god, a hailstorm started in London. I can't hear hail where I live yet. I love a summer hailstorm, you know, 23 degrees and there's suddenly ice falling from the sky. Do you ever wonder, chat, imagine being like a caveman, or like from a really early underdeveloped part of society, like historically, like pre-science. Like, when hail came in the middle of the summer, or thunderstorms happened, or like eclipses happened, what the fuck did the people think was happening? Imagine you're going about your day, you're riding on your woolly mammoth, and suddenly the sun just vanishes. Like, blimey. Bad day, innit? I'd be thinking, I'd probably shit myself, I'll be honest. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it, if you're a caveman? There's probably different levels of hygiene then, but, like, it could be a bit scary. The ice gods are attacking. Yeah, that is literally probably where a lot of religion stems from, isn't it? Try to like explain the shit that's happening that makes no sense. The caveman said blimey, confirmed. Definitely did. I believe that is well-known caveman slang. I'm just asking for them to suggest me strikers, just to see what's out there, you know? Why is my scout obsessed with Bulgarians? Interesting. To be fair, they probably thought, well, we've got to murder one of the younglings of the tribe now, haven't we? The gods are unhappy, but burn one of the children at the stake. No, what do you mean no players have been found? Oh, it was just, but that was a weird bug. It was just telling me no players have been found. I've never had that one before. I find it bizarre, right, that you have to go through this screen here to kind of get players recommended. Also, do you know my ultimate wishes, chat, for the new Football Manager? This might be the most mundane thing ever, but please indulge it. How sick would it be if on screens like this where you've got a list of players, when you click on a player and hit down, instead of going to the next player in the same squad, it went to the next player in the list that's here. Imagine that. I could be an angel no man and go, oh, he's not for me. Hit down, and instead of having to hit back and then click on the next one, it would just go to him. Imagine it on the squad screen. You could order your players by position, click on the top one, and then look at all the goalies back-to-back, instead of it randomly going to centre mids and then Cliff Garcia. But then if you want to look at the players by potential, you could go, oh, I want to sort the players by potential. You click on the top one, Kalinowski. I hit down once, and it goes to the next player in the list. Imagine that. Imagine you're on the player search screen. You're on the player search screen here. You're going through these players. You don't have to go back and forth. You can just look through them all by hitting down. Imagine. If you're watching Home Sports Interactive, you can have that feature idea for free. I told you that on your forums over a decade ago, that that's how that stuff should work. You've rebuilt the game from the ground up, so obviously that's definitely going to be in the game this year. I've been waiting a decade. I don't think it's that unreasonable. Imagine, chat. Can we all agree that that would literally be a game-changing feature that would make the game infinitely better? Like, genuinely, I think people would love it. I think it's the kind of thing where once people get used to it, they'd never not use it. Because how long do you spend in Football Manager, for real? Going through players, going back, forward, back, forward. Like, you do it all the fucking time. Like, the amount of clicks you'd save in a year. Like, my mouse wouldn't break half as quick. I'd save half a click. It'd have half as many clicks as it has now. Anyway, I've had a dream. That's my dream. I've had, you know, many a dream. None of these players are good either. Imagine how good it would be. Imagine. Wow. He's good. I don't need another centre-back. He actually wants to play for me. I mean, he's not young. I should look at the other centre-backs, really, before I get carried away, because there could be a better one. Okay, he's not better. He's not better either. Do I need depth at centre-back? That's just what I'm thinking to myself. What's my current centre-back situation? Let's have a look-see. So you got Cabrera and Keita who start. You have then got Marchus and Jacobs and Bath. I don't know if I need another one. Although Marchus is a defensive mid backup. I struggled to give Williams the minutes last year. Maybe he's not. I don't think he's that much of an improvement. I mean, the fact he can play right back is kind of nice. But even then, he's not good at it. I don't think I need him, do I? I don't need him. He doesn't solve the... Like, he's not really solving a problem. Come back from a 2-hour meeting. What did I miss? My internet dying lot to be hoarding youngsters. But we are shortly wrapping up the stream today. I'm afraid to say. We've not done a lot this summer. It's been very sensible. Like, disgustingly so, I have to admit. Like, I'll admit it, chat, I've changed. Like, we've made some additions. We've signed John Buck's youngsters. We've got our annual allocation of young Korean players in. We brought in a new backup left back, who actually is really good. And then just a striker because he was from Mozambique and looked good. I know that's not good justification, but I've done it now. Look at all these players who look great. Look at them all. None of them want to join me. Haris Hadjic, like, he's quality. Doesn't want to join me. Look how good he is. I mean, he's not that good. I'm being dramatic. But like this guy's just playing in Croatia on £1,000. Like, he's absolutely unreal. Like, none of them want to join me, but they're all good. Oh, PP's it. Why is PP showing up? I need to clear all my shortlists, don't I, really? Oh, good news. Lincoln have made an offer for Uribe. We love that. I wonder if any of the other players that I've released are going to end up getting moves to teams in Gibraltar. Has Jakey found a club? He's one to bet his Hound Dogs. Oh, Europa, they're desperate. Who's made a bid? Oh, Memphis. Who wants him? Man, see, all these players I've released, like, if they get moves, like, if Goodman gets to move, Heaven, no interest in him yet. If teams in Gibraltar actually find these players and go, hey, we could sign these guys, it could be bloody brilliant. Oh, and why couldn't we do that in Europe last year? Ease past PSG. Ease past them. And Dong has just learnt to play left mid. That's why he's got all these red arrows. That's good. How's the Scottish youngster developing? I just had to give him a new contract today, Whitey. I'll be honest. He's not been good. Ryan Ross. He's fine. I still don't really know what position he's going to play. Which I feel like it should probably be a concern. Or more of a concern than I'm making it out to be. Alright, Kim Yi-chan. I mean, if he goes to Man City with a 50% sell-on, we're probably quids in. How are the other teams in Europe doing? Where are we? Okay, Lincoln are in the Conference League. They've not been put into a round yet. Who else was playing in it? Magpies? Magpies are in the Conference League. They've not been put into it either. Did they enter in at the second round? And Man 62 lost the first round of the Europa League to Hammarby 3-0. Brilliant. Also, Gabor Peter signed for them. Oh, that's big. We released him, chat. He's gone to Man 62. That's really good. Some of our players are actually signing for them. I wasn't paying attention to the other teams to see if any of our players are like their key players. I wish there was an easy way for me to track the players I've released and see which of them get moves. But yeah, Gabor Peters signed up. That's good. More of that. Why is 4 million TV money huge? This is not even one wonder kid asking genuinely. Why is 4 million huge? It's not huge for me. It's huge for every other team in Gibraltar. Like, just to be clear, Gibraltar as a nation is literally like a league where there's 11 clubs. And, like, less than half the league is salaried. Like, in this save game, you're looking at clubs where their top earner is literally not paid. Like, in this country, I think there's 2 or 3 professional clubs. Like, all the other teams are semi-pro. Look at their bank balances. And you quickly realise why every team getting 4 million is massive. Have they started to get some of the TV money in? It looks like they have. Right, look at Europa Points balance here. Their bank balance has constantly hovered between £9,000 in profit and £20,000 in losses. They're already up to 90,000 and the season hasn't begun. That's why it's massive. Suddenly, every team in the country is getting £4 million. This is a load of teams that have, like, no wage spend. Like, it's huge. Like, Gibraltar's a tiny country. I feel like if you don't realise why it's so big, you can't imagine how small Gibraltar is. Gibraltar's literally 2 miles long. And has 11 football teams. Like, it's like a town. The new TV deal's out already. It told me in an inbox item, like, the new deal. But I think it officially the game will inform me of it in September. Like, you can see here, the TV contract deal, like, it says it gives you the dates here. But we got an inbox item that's told us it'd be 3.8 million we'd get in Gibraltar TV money. And you can see here, it's already coming through, actually. You can see. So this month, we've made £222,000 in Gibraltar League money. I think it's working out at about £74,000 a week per club. But every other year, we've not been getting any money. So every team in Gibraltar has never made any TV money before, and all of them are about to get £4 million. Like, that's as much as we were celebrating. Chat, remember when we were going to, like, celebrating, like, a European run like crazy? That was like us getting £4 million before we made the Champions League proper. Like, it's going to increase teams' bank balances by, like, 100-fold. Like, it's wild. Okay. Can I register just my entire team here with no issues? I'm really hoping I can. This might be the easiest job chat I've ever had registering my team. Is that literally it? Oh my word. Can it be like this every year? Does the TV deal help improve rep? Not directly, but you've got teams that have never been able to buy players before going professional and buying players and spending money. So that will increase their rep. I can register some bonus players here. Who are the bonus players to register? Real P. We'll register the new 19-year-old. Fernando Vasquez. Yeah, you can be registered. Why not? Oh, actually, he can't be registered because then I run over the registered players. I think I can register Real P. I can register homegrown players, though. So, Zeffirino, come on down. Ginger's never played for me. I call him Ginge. He's not Ginger. His name isn't even Ginger. Just I like calling him Ginge. That's fine. Benson's registered because he's under 21, so he doesn't have to be registered. We're chilling. Life's good, chat. This is the bit where you get this inbox item and then get told half your players are missing. Okay, chat. I think we'll leave things there for today. We've got the Champions League qualifiers kicking off tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get some more transfer bits done as well throughout tomorrow's stream. Hopefully we can make the Champions League proper for what I think is either a 4th or 5th year in a row. What will it be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 years in a row we'll be going for, which would be a really, really good thing to try and aim for. 5 years in a row against the Champions League proper. Yeah, we'll fire that all off tomorrow. What's the stream schedule for this week? We will be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably not Friday. But we'll be live 2 p.m. UK time. Usual time and place. You guys know the deal by now. Okay, gang. I think we've had a productive stream today. Sorry for the stream going down a lot. Believe me when I say it's frustrating for you. It's even more frustrating for me. But I think we solved all our issues. And our team looks really bloody good now. I'm feeling very, very excited for the coming year. We've not really overhauled it. It just feels manageable now for the first time in years. In terms of just the quantity of players. Which is really, really good. The stream going down is a feature, not a bug. True. Yeah, it's a shame that Jang is injured for 2 more months. So that's a new signing that we'll get halfway through the year. It does mean that Benson might find himself on the bench for me, which is quite fun. Because I was resigned to the idea of probably releasing him. And he's developed a lot out on loan, so we're going to give him a shot and see what he can do. Okay, gang, yeah, we'll leave things there. Today's been an absolute blast. I've already just saved the game. I'll save it again. Why not? As I already said, we'll be live again tomorrow. I need to go home. Go home. I'm already home. I need to go eat some food and then come back and record tomorrow's YouTube video. If you haven't been watching The Journey Manager, please go check out that series. It's been some of the most fun I've had playing Football Manager this year. And it's a good old time. Besides all that, again, apologies for the stream going down. You lot are lovely. You're awesome. Stay fresh. I'm hitting the outro button. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more.